The only certainty, it seems, in the Middle East right now is uncertainty. This year began with a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas that quickly fell apart. But some are hopeful the current truce sparks lasting peace. Richard Engel tonight looks back at the conflict and ahead to what could be next.
2025 was marked by conflict, truces that rarely lived up to their names, and a profound expansion of Israeli force across the Middle East. In January, the Trump and outgoing Biden administrations, Qatar and Egypt, brokered a ceasefire and hostage deal between Hamas and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to end the war Israel launched after Hamas's October 7th massacre. Hostages were released from Gaza, and Gazans began to celebrate. But it didn't hold. In March, Israel resumed large-scale military operations, and aid agencies warned a man-made famine in Gaza was spreading. The war had also expanded. After years of threats, in June, Israel launched what it described as preemptive attacks on Iran's nuclear program, triggering 12 days of direct conflict. Iran retaliated, firing missiles into Israel.
This is right over the center of downtown Tel Aviv. This is the most intense barrage we've seen today.
Most of them shot down, but a few did get through. President Trump joined Israel's side, launching massive strikes targeting Iran's nuclear sites and security services. But in Tehran, many Iranians remained resolute, feeling they'd been attacked for no clear reason.
The preacher just said President Trump wants Iranians to surrender. And their response is very clear: no and death to America.
But Prime Minister Netanyahu may have overplayed his hand. In September, he authorized a controversial strike on Hamas's political office in Qatar. Trump was furious and soon personally pushed forward a new peace deal, forcing Netanyahu and Hamas into a ceasefire.
At long last, we have peace in the Middle East, and it's a very simple expression: peace in the Middle East.
Veteran Israeli-American negotiator Gershon Baskin, directly involved in the talks, said Trump didn't just push the deal, he imposed it.
Do you think Netanyahu would ever have signed this deal on his own?
No, and Netanyahu wanted this war to go on for as long as possible.
Under the October ceasefire, Israeli troops pulled back to agreed positions, and Israel celebrated the long-awaited release of hostages.
I couldn't be happier. The fact that finally hostages are coming back, that the deal was signed, that the war is over.
Gaza is a wasteland. More than 70,000 were killed during the war, according to the Ministry of Health, with more being found under rubble. Nadine Abdelatif, whose story we'd followed for years, remains inside Gaza.
How are you feeling now that this ceasefire is in place?
It does not feel like home at all. Nowhere feels like home.
She told me how she suffered bombings, starvation, and the loss of her brother, but holds on to hope to one day become a doctor. For Gaza and its 2 million people, neither the ceasefire nor the future is guaranteed.